guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we're going to be looking at Transformers Legacy Dragstrip. Now, like always, before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the packaging. And as usual, you got the big open window so you can take a look at the figure. The figure looks really cool. Got some cool artwork here at the bottom along with the logo for Transformers Legacy. And on the side, we got the Stunticons Dragstrip along with Transformers logo, and Takara Tommy, with on top the logo for Legacy again. And on the corner here, we have what indicates it going to be a Menacer 1 of 5. So it was always planned on bringing Menacer in. Here we got some cool artwork of Dragstrip. And on the back, we got some product shots of Dragstrip along with that Menacer logo there. It takes 17 steps to transform from one mode to the other. Very cool, very cool. At the bottom, we got some Lego mumbo jumbo over here, as well as on the bottom of the box. And we got some cool artwork here along the side. Once again, very cool, very nicely done. I'm liking it. So guys, let's go ahead, let's get Dragstrip out of the box and let's take a look at the figure himself. Alright guys, he is a really cool figure, so let's go ahead and get a closer look at Dragstrip. Now, as you can see here, he does have a very cool head design there. And he does have the engine in the chest like the G1. Lots of detail going up and down this figure here. Very cool, I like it. Lots of details. As you can see, they do have the double wheels for his alt mode, and they don't hide them the way it is on the figure. They keep them there. He does have a lot of screws and stuff and joints exposed on the back. Not a big issue for me. And on the side, looking really nice there as well. As you can see here, looks really cool. Now the fins hanging off the back, I can understand it. And now for articulation, his head does move from side to side, as you can see here. He does have a little bit of up anglage, but that's due to transformation. Now with the arms can go out this far because this figure does get in the way of itself. And he can do 360 rotation, but once again, he gets in his own way, so it's very hard to do so. You would have to move the fins out of the way in order to do it, but the option is there if you wanted to do it. Now, the elbow, he does go past 90 degrees. Let me see if I can get a better angle so you guys can see. There you go. And obviously he has bicep rotation there as well. Now let's move the arms out the way. He does have hip rotation, as you can see here, which is very cool. Now for the legs can go all the way forward, but as you can see here, it kind of looks funny on the side there. Hopefully a third-party company will do something about that. And he can go all the way back there as well. That side view right there just kills me that you can see all that exposed. There should have been some way to hide that. And as you can see, it goes off to the side. Now he does have leg rotation as well. And at the knee, he can do 90 degrees, but he has such a short thigh. It's really weird to see such a short thigh and such a long shin on him. But it's probably due to the fact of the way they had him transform. As you can see here, his toes can move down, and he does have ankle tiltage there as well, which is good for posing this figure. Now let me get him to stand up right, reposition him. There we go. Alright, now Dragstrip does come with some accessories, so let's go ahead and take a look at those right now. As you can see, he does come with 2 blasters, which are done in purple and black. Very cool. They're both identical, which is weird, but let's go ahead and place them into Blaster's hands. Get that going there. Alright, and there you go. You can place the blasters in his hands, which is pretty cool right there. I like it. And you can also do it a number of ways for those blasters. So let's go ahead and show the other option you can do with these blasters, which is I'm not sure if it's G1, I would actually have to double check, but you can actually combine these blasters into a double barrel blaster. Put one of the pegs in one of the arms right there, and it becomes a double barrel. Not something I would do, but you can do it if you wanted to do it. It's your toy. Display it how you like. Let's go ahead and separate these. Now you can also weapon storage them in the back here if you wanted to keep them out of sight. You have this little spot here. You can put them right there. And when you display your drag strip, you can display them without the weapons being shown. Few people can do that, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna get the Menasor so that they can display him as Menasor with the other Stunticons. Now guys, we've seen him in his robot mode. Let's do a quick comparison. Let's bring in G1 Dragstrip for comparison here. As you can see, almost like him. They try to keep to him as good as possible, but he is a really good figure. Now guys, let's go ahead and let's transform him.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Look, the Stunticons!
Look, the aerial bots!
Only the Stunticons!
Only the aerial bots have this kind of teamwork.
Stunticons attack!
Aerial bots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Stunticons.
The Transformers! More than meets the eye!
The Transformers!
Nobody can stop Minotaur! That's Superior!
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so here he is in his alt mode, looking really cool, but let's go ahead and get a closer look at this right here. As you can see, they pretty much kept as close to the G1 style as they could. Now you do have those pegs for the wheels. I know a third party has made some aftermarket parts that you can put on there for a more G1 look. So you guys might want to take a look at that. I'm not sure where it's at. I know I've seen it in AliExpress and some websites on eBay, so you guys can go ahead and take a look at that. But other than that, really nicely done. Now you can see why the back of the head is hollow from the figure. They kind of made it like a seat, which is kind of weird, but I gotta give them credit for the imagination of that. They made part of the engine look like the instrument panel, and the back of the head, in the inside of the head like a seat. A+ for creativity there to try to do something with the head. It is very cool. I do like this figure a lot. Now, once again, one of the other things you can do with the weapons, like most Transformers, is you can mount them in their vehicle mode. So let's go ahead, let's pull out his weapons again, and let's mount them, especially with the combiner ones. They always have like a special weapon that can be mounted to the back that goes overhead, but they didn't do it with this one. They just take the original weapons and mount them on the side like this. Once again, it's something you can do if you want to do it. You don't have to if you don't want to. Now let's go ahead and do a quick comparison to the G1. Let's get him in position, and let's bring out G1 Dragstrip in his alt mode. There we go. And as you can see, they did try to keep it as best as possible to the original G1. Very nicely done. Well guys, that's where we're gonna end the video for today. Alright guys, so that wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to Dragstrip, is he worth getting? In and of himself, he is definitely a figure actually to have in your collection, but the simple fact is that he is part of the Combiner series, and they are bringing all the Combiners out for that series so you can create Menasor. Is really cool in and of itself as well. We do get a lot of Devastators, and we don't really get much of the other Combiners, so to have a Menasor is gonna be really awesome, and I do hope Hasbro continues that and brings out the other Combiners, which the Computron, Superion, there's so many other different ones that they haven't done in a while that if they actually do in this series will be really cool, and I'll be looking forward to Well, guys, once again, we come to that point in the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video. And guys, share these videos on all your social media platforms. And if you like the content that I'm putting out, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And for those of you guys who are watching this on Rumble, go ahead and smash that Rumble button. Now guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.